I just spent the last 3 months rebuilding this Corvette from scratch. I mean, believe it or not, but when I bought it, it looks something like this. Okay, yeah, it actually didn't look that bad when I bought it, but as I found out the hard way, there was a lot of hidden damage with this thing. Oh, no. Apparently Corvettes are made out of popsicle sticks and hot glue, and they're not very durable. Now, I did make a full rebuild series on this car, separate videos on separate sections in more detail, but I figured why not make an entire rebuild series start to finish and cut out a lot of the yapping. So I guess without further ado, let's cut back to about 3 months ago and let's go buy a red Corvette. Michael's prediction was 7,500, so I think he's gonna be pretty close. 74. Let's go. There you go. Oh, dude, I can't believe I got a Corvette. The best sight to ever see. Now I have to figure that out. Yes. Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Now I have to be extremely careful. Good? Dang, dude. Yeah, I think we're good. One of my dream cars has now been acquired. That's supposed to be straight.
Yeah.
No way. Keep on going. No way. You're gonna break the table. Let's go for a ride.
I wonder if there's a cop behind me, you know?
Oh, is there a cop? Maybe check that one.
I'm always trying to check the side mirror. Oh, there's a cop, dude.
Yeah, I think I see him.
Yo, yo, you gotta get this on video.
Yeah.
I literally caught that coming up.
No,
dude.
yeah, dude. Stop.
So we're gonna creep. Oh, he left.
No.
He literally
No.
just left.
No, he's still right there.
No, I'm gonna hit it first gear, rip it, make a lot of smoke. I'm gonna side swipe him, and then turn left, and I'm gonna run it.
Now that it's inside, we can officially start ripping this thing apart. And hopefully by the time it's done, we'll have a go-kart. Why are they so long? Nice. Well, I found out why it was written off. Oh, no. Why? Why? I don't even know how this is even possible. You're telling me that this little hit right here caused that. This is not ideal. Time to get my dad's reaction to the good news. He already made a prediction about it being structural of some kind. What if I told you it's not over here, but it's up there? Is there something a little bit more obvious?
Oh, that.
There you go. Nice. Bumper is officially off. Now the only thing I have to figure out is how to get these bolts out. I know just how to figure this out.
Hey guys, Chris Fix here at the end.
Nice. Broken. Not to mention also down here. And of course, a lot of fiberglass repair down here. Oh, they just had glue. And now that this Corvette has been successfully turned into a go-kart, I think it's time we go test it out. I can literally touch the floor right now. All right, that's enough fun and games. I think it's about time we get back to work. But before we can do anything, we need parts because, of course, in order to put it back together, we need stuff to put back together. Now, here's a quick list of everything we need. 1 quarter panel, 2 fenders, both doors, the front bumper, preferably a new hood, possibly some new headlight covers, and a new crash bar. Or at least those are the major pieces. There were quite a few small things here and there, but I'm not going to talk about that. Now, most likely you've never looked for 20-year-old Corvette parts, but you can't buy them brand new. They're pretty expensive aftermarket, and they're really hard to find used in good condition. I got really lucky and I found someone local selling both fenders, both quarter panels, and a hood for $100 each. That's a really good deal. Well, mission success. I came here originally for a quarter panel and a fender. I ended up leaving with 2 quarter panels, 2 fenders, and a hood. And after my creative methods of putting the hood on top of my car, we got it home safely, and the next thing on the list are the doors. Now, the doors you could technically buy online, but since they are so big, the shipping is just astronomical. So my best bet is to buy it locally. And the nearest doors, I kid you not, were 4.5 hours away, one way. So I drove 4.5 hours.
Yeah. We'll just pull up right over here and then go for it.
Mind if I...
Yeah, I don't mind at all.
It's cracked pretty bad if you want to check it out. With cracking that bad, I have to do body work all the way back here.
Because that's really not that bad. I mean, that's like an hour and a half Bondo at a shop. So,
yeah, and they
25 an hour right at shops.
You heard that right. The guy who was selling me those doors said that it's a simple repair that should take an hour and a half. Spoiler alert, it took me literally days. Not to mention, he said it's $25 an hour. The average body shop will charge about $125 an hour. With that being said, I went with another worker into the yard to go look for other parts, and he said this.
And that's happening all the time.
I know the audio quality was pretty bad because my mic was in my pocket, but he basically said they do it all the time and the sales guy is new there and he has no idea what he's talking about. Awesome. With that major letdown out of the way, that's basically all the parts, so now we can finally get back to fixing this thing. And of course, the first thing on the list is fixing the frame. I sawzalled this thing the first day that I got it, and time to start grinding it. Ow. Why am I replacing this? My tripod is slightly bent and there are some extra parts for my lens that I can't find a way to put back in. Currently holding the monitor for my mic because the holder broke. I guess let's finish welding the frame. The crash bar is fully welded. Top welds look really nice. Yeah, let's not talk about what's on the other side. Nice. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a huge hole that I'm still trying to patch. 9, the long ways. 10, 11, 12. So my plan is to try to fix it, but honestly, if it doesn't work out, you know, no worries. I spent about $200 on the supplies, and bare minimum, I'm going to be able to fix the passenger side and the rear bumper. So my money wasn't wasted. If anything, I can buy a whole new rocker, but they're like between $700 to $1,000 each. So if I can save this one, I'm going to. It has been a long time since this thing has been outside. Now that we're done with all the annoying stuff, all that leaves is paint work and reassembly. And I think now is probably a good time to mention that up to this point, I have never painted basically at all. So I guess why not learn by painting your entire dream car? Oh yeah, that's a good idea. If you couldn't tell, these doors that needed 2 hours of repair ended up taking about 10 hours in all these repair areas. So thank you to the people who sold it to me. This is taking literally everything in me to record right now because I am pissed. First, all these flakes of absolute garbage fall into my paint, literally everywhere, and they won't come out. Then, because of the flakes in the paint and me trying to sand it down, I had water that I didn't fully get out, and now my rocker right in my face is ruined. I genuinely just feel defeated. To be 100% honest, that absolutely sucked. At the time of recording that, it was about 8 p.m. and I needed to be out of that paint booth by the morning. So I didn't have time, I ran out of materials, and I was starting to panic. But with just a little bit of child labor, just a little bit, we were able to get the project back onto the rails and get going again. Okay, so I tried recording my reaction about 5 to 1,000 times. I lost count. So instead of me just yapping, I'm just going to show it to you, and I guess you guys can tell me if you can find anything wrong. Long story short, it turned out 99% good. It's already 2:00 p.m. and I've just been yapping, so let's get this thing on the road and let's get it home. It's slowly coming together. Well, we cleaned up shop and it's officially time to go home. And after a couple days of reassembly and final touches, the rebuild is finally done. So all that really leaves is a before and after, so I guess check it out. I am honestly so happy with the results. And now that it's done, I feel like there's only one more thing to do. I think it's safe to say that this rebuild was 100% worth it. I've been done with this car for about 2 months now, and I have enjoyed every single second of driving this thing. When I bought it just because it looked cool. I thought Corvettes just had that presence. But I'm really happy to say that I was pleasantly surprised. This thing is probably the best driving car I have ever owned. And now that it's done, I have some creative videos that I've always wanted to do, especially with the Corvette. So stay tuned for those. I will have another rebuild coming up soon, but to be honest, the market right now is just not good. But trust me, I am looking for another rebuild, so keep an eye out for that. And if you want to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.